Branson!
Marcus, welcome back to the podcast!
It's been a minute, brother!
Yes, we're doing them in person again.
Finally.
Yes, but the stipulation for this, I will put some pictures on screen now. We are actually sitting 6 feet apart for this. I actually got a tape measure out and measured these chairs apart. I measured 4 chairs apart. Funny enough, there's not 4 people because, you know... There's some... we can't just, you know, have people, like, say they're going to do something and then actually keep the promise. What is this nonsense? But, yeah, we're keeping the social distance thing intact.
Running 3-man?
Yeah. We're going to do a 3-man. I'm going to be honest, Marcus. There was a period of time in, like, around maybe the end of, like, the year where, like, after JFE and Cooper and Jack were on, where I was just like, I can't find people to do it. Like, I'll just have on, like, random... Like, I had 4 2-mans in a row, or 3-mans in a row. And that's when I was just like, fuck it, last minute. And that's what I've done every single time since the episode, like, 24. Like, since the season finale, every single episode has been, I've thought of who is going to be on the day that we've recorded it. Like, this morning at, like, 3, I woke up at, like, 3.
PM?
Yeah, of course. And my mom, well, I didn't wake up, it was, like, 2. I won't over-exaggerate. It was, like, 2 p.m. And my mom was like, who are you getting on the podcast? I'm like, I don't fucking know. But, like, I literally, well, I was thinking of you because you're, like, I was thinking I would just ask you first, just in case. I've probably asked Burrow to do it the past, like, 5 weeks.
You've asked me the last, what, like 2 or 3?
Yeah.
And I've been busy the last 2.
Yeah.
But I finally made it.
Yeah, we're finally not busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are. What seniors in high school?
Yes, sir.
We got me, Marcus, and Annika, the new guest. Guest number 46 or whatever.
I have no clue.
I don't know. I don't fucking keep track.
52. We'll go 52.
Yeah, the 52nd guest on the podcast. We should do like that the Smash meme, like the Super Smash Brothers meme, where like everybody.
A new challenger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That would take so much time for like Loudmouth memes, like just fucking editing that entire thing. I gotta learn how to edit videos. Maybe I could get Avery to teach me.
Or you could get Phil Moore.
Yeah. I don't remember. Carl was literally on last week. I don't remember if he told me that story. But basically, for the Decades Project, it's this video that we have to do for school, right? It's like the final project for A-Push. And Carl and his group, he joins a group chat, and he's like, he's just angry, and we're like, what's the problem? He's like, the person who edited my video has this giant watermark over the middle of it the entire time. And I'm like, oh my god, he sent us a picture of it, and it's so giant. You know how they used to, people like on YouTube used to have that like Bandicam thing on the top, like www.bandicam.com, and people are like, oh, that sucks. Everybody has the Bandicam thing sucks, but it's like, bro, this is 10 times worse.
It's like the ads on the computer.
Exactly. It's like a pop-up ad.
Yeah.
They're just huge.
Yeah.
It's so big.
Half your screen.
Yeah. So I got 100% on mine because I used the trusty iMovie that I've used for every meme, every school project, every podcast that we've ever done. And it's just so easy to understand and work. So Filmora, you know, I'm calling you out. You suck.
I remember the last time I witnessed you edit a podcast was the night before we left for Arizona.
Oh my god.
And you didn't start till like 1 in.
No, so
because we were with Sandquist and you just kept falling asleep. Yeah. And I had to keep waking you up. I was just playing Xbox before we left and packing.
Yeah.
And you kept falling asleep.
Yeah, so before we left for Arizona, me and Marcus and Sandquist, we were like, yeah, we're going to go to Cane's or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, I'm going to listen to podcasts on the way there, but my phone was dead. And I asked Sandquist to plug it in. And I think until we got there, we found out that it wasn't even plugged in the entire time.
Yeah, I don't think Sandy had the USB in.
Yeah, so I literally, until I got home, I wasn't able to record or like listen to the podcast. Yeah. And it was like a 1 hour, 40 minute.
Yeah, it was one of the longest ones.
Really long. It was like maybe the 3rd or 4th longest one. And it was like 2 a.m. I'm like, Marcus, we gotta listen to this. Towards when we started reading the Book of Thieves for the first time, I was like falling asleep. Marcus is like, Lucas, wake up. You have to listen to the podcast. I haven't been listening to them lately because I've just been marking down when we say something I have to bleep out. It's just so much easier to do it that way. Plus, there's like really no reason for me to listen to it unless I'm thinking like, because even when I listen, like after I'm done recording some of the episodes, I'm like, that was cringe. Maybe I should cut out that part. But then I listen, I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna cut out
too
the
much
parts.
work.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's when I kind of decided maybe I don't need to listen to these every time. I still did for the next like maybe 10 of them, but yeah. So what have you guys been up to? Did you do anything last night?
We did.
You see me trying to transition.
So,
yeah.
Wait, before we continue, let me. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna see if you can even hear what we're saying, like even hear the audio.
Yeah.
Hold on. We've been only going for 5 minutes. All right, it's fine, but you know, it kind of sounds like shit, but we're gonna keep it sounding like shit because we're trying to save the environment. You know. What are you? Oh, you double checking, Marcus?
Yeah, making sure that we're 6 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
I need to back up.
You need to back the fuck up.
Here, let's sit like thirds of the table.
Oh yeah, that's a better idea. Because our fourth person left us.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, fourth person.
Yeah. Looking for a new squad member?
Yeah.
Hop on.
I literally texted Marcus. I'm like, which of our friends is cool?
And then I just say, good question. Oh,
yeah.
None of them.
Okay.
0.
So what were you guys up to last night? You kind of hinted before we started this that you were up to some shenanigans last night.
So, you know, first day of summer, we all got our school done the day before. Because, today we didn't really have
I
anything.
literally don't understand the point of today.
Yeah, I think it was just attendance and teachers, finalized grades.
Today I made sure that 3 of my teachers put 3 of my grades in as a P because
Oh, okay.
I had a C plus in ceramics.
Oh my god.
I was like, this shit is so...
What do they expect you to do in ceramics?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, we had to do just like weird projects. Like, I hated
they have to do like
so
short
much.
animation movies with like
Animation movies.
Yeah, we did like a claymation.
Oh, claymation?
yeah.
I didn't
like
do
Spencer
that
from
one.
iCarly.
Or oh yeah.
And then Gibby picks up the alien and he has to restart.
I don't. Was it Gibby? I thought it was like some random. I think it was like Sam's boyfriend or something.
Oh, it was. It was.
Yeah. No, that's a fucking. It's
That's
a tape
gonna be
measure,
so
bro.
loud.
It is loud. But that's a joke.
Marcus, we're trying to record a podcast and you're fucking around with a tape measure.
Well, I could be fucking around with the ball.
Life imitates art. Flashback to episode 1. Can you imagine if I put that in? Maybe I will put that in.
What if you don't though?
We're trying to do a podcast and you're just fucking around with the. Oh my god! All right, I'll mark it down just in case. I'm gonna mark it down just in case I feel like editing that in. Okay.
Right, well, back to.
Okay, but actually, fuck off with the tape measure. It's so loud. And also, don't throw it against the wall.
I got it.
I shouldn't say throw it. He rolled it against the wall, but it fucking made it.
I thought it would stop.
It's a fucking like spherical thing, bro, and you rolled it.
Annika, do you want to tell the story of yesterday?
No, you can keep
You want me
going.
to?
I'll
Okay.
chime in if I got something to say.
I thought you said keep going. I don't think you started the story yet.
No, I said, first
Oh,
day
you
of
did
school.
start the story,
Yeah.
but I interrupted
Yeah.
you.
I interrupted
Come on.
too.
You pulled a me.
Yeah, I pulled a Marcus. Well, if it was a you, then
It would have been a joke.
no. If you had started the story, I'm like, wait, is that the one where you? And then I saw what happened at the end of the story. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that oh.
Well, anyway,
Marcus
me and
a
Annika,
story. Yeah.
we hung out yesterday as well, just to, get all our homework done because we were in the same classes for everything, same level.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to her grandma's pool, and I had her big 20-pound speaker strapped in, seatbelt into the back of my car.
Okay.
It's still in the back of
I'm
my
assuming
car
you.
right now, yeah.
I'm assuming you were playing the greatest artist of all time, Lil Float.
I actually didn't on that speaker.
Okay.
But
should I?
that happened. No.
Okay.
If they
Dude, what if 10 years later? I have 1 million subs and people are like, let's listen back to all the originals to say if he says the
Yeah.
N-word or anything. And then I advertise Lil Float,
and now
who's one of the most offensive rap artists of all time.
He's very lyrical.
I do not condone anything that
You are
Lil Float
easily offended.
sings in his songs.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're just having a good time, first day of summer, pool party. And then we go back to our friend's house, and then we play hostage because we have a big group of people.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, we had like 11 people.
Yeah, we were one short of having 3 teams of 4. So we had a 6 and a 5.
Damn, if only there was someone you knew that would have been down to play hostage with you. Fuck. Just kidding.
Man.
I was busy. Just kidding, I wasn't busy. I was playing GTA with Danny Rowan.
No, that's busy. That's
But
business.
that's another story to tell. That's another story for later in this episode.
Yeah. Well, I did fuck up my chin there as well. I bet you were wondering. My chin.
Oh
was
yeah,
kinda
I wasn't gonna comment because usually when people have shit on their face, I just assume that it's like acne.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an asshole.
No, this is. Alright. So I'm on our friend's hoverboard, right? And
Oh.
Like he
you know
is
her
every
house?
single time he's
Yeah.
And how I go on my elbows, right?
Right, you
Yeah.
slither like a snake.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
gangs
lean-
until Marcus starts slithering on the
I
hoverboard.
lean
Yeah.
too far forward, and my chin just starts dragging on the carpet.
Oh.
And now I
my.
have just super dry.
Yeah,
rash
you kind of
on-
look like.
right on my chin.
Yeah.
Good thing is though, he didn't break any more tables this time.
Or my shoulder.
By running into them.
Did you break a table when we were there?
Yeah.
Almost the leg went crooked, and then I put a chip in the wall.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Burrow.
he did.
Burrow tried to jump over me while I was going around, and then he landed on my
Yeah, he
shoulder,
fell.
which pushed me into the wall. So I had a bruise from my arm to the
Oh
middle
my
of my
God.
chest.
That was very fun. That's when that's the night that Burrow threw a fucking avocado at me.
And you got
And
I
it
forgot
it
about that.
exploded. It was my nice magenta sweatshirt. It
Yeah.
exploded on
You're American Eagle.
on the girl's couch.
Yeah, and
So,
he didn't even clean
This
it
is
up.
also when Burrow was bald, by the way. He's bald again now, by the way. But
Yeah.
this is the first when he went bald. And Marcus, I got a video of Marcus fucking squeezing the rest of the avocado stuff onto his head. That was so funny.
That
Oh my
was a
God.
good night.
That was a fun night. We
That was
played
funny.
Uno, and then
Yeah.
you screwed me because I had one card.
I screwed you.
No, well, I think it was Simon, but
Oh
I had
my
one
God.
card and I have never played Uno, and I didn't
What?
call Uno. And
Oh.
The
Simon
classic
had a
Uno.
deck of 25 cards because he got the one that you wrote.
Oh,
was like-
that was for Rachel.
yeah, wasn't
No.
that the one that said, pick up the whole deck, bitch?
No, I said
Well, no,
suck
there was
some
one that
mean
was
cock
that.
or draw 25.
Oh, yeah, it was when the draw 25
Yeah.
card.
No, but
Uno
then there
meme.
was one that was like pick up the
Yeah.
whole deck, and that was the one Simon got. And then
Yeah.
and then I switched decks with Simon.
Just
And I was like,
Oh, were we playing 7-0? Just the imagery of Simon holding the entire deck.
Yeah.
Because
The
Simon would totally be the one Simon's so when we play games, he's like, bro, this is bullshit, this isn't fair.
See,
But I could just picture in that specific instance, Simon be like, oh fuck it, I'll hold 25
see,
cards.
the thing is, none of the guys who were playing cared at all. We were all just trying to.
No, I was on my phone, and then you guys
Yeah.
were like, it's your turn. I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. I still don't know any of those people there. I knew you and her and Maddie and Simon and Burrow, and that's it. I still have never talked to any of
and
those
it was
people
still
since.
a great time.
It was a fun time. Thanks to whoever that was for hosting.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was-
whoever that was.
I don't know.
Well, we don't want to,
Yeah,
just-
sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Dude, oh, that was there was some drama going on that night with you, huh, Marcus?
And Burrow with the Spider-Man. What was?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is actually kind of a sensitive topic, but so we were driving home, and Marcus was in an argument with another person that I'm not gonna name, but we were. It was me, Maddie, Simon,
Burrow, and me.
and Marcus. Yeah, and
No,
Maddie.
Didn't Maddie stay at our
No. Yeah, Simon drove, and me, Maddie, Burrow, and Marcus were in the car. And Maddie and Marcus were talking about this argument that Marcus was in.
And of course,
And-
Burrow was
and
in
Burrow-
fucking bitch.
Burrow was
Burrow's
just-
dead center.
Burrow was literally was just trying to piss you guys off. And so he was singing the Spider-Man 2 video game pizza song
But the
as loud as he could. And Marcus was like, shut the fuck up, bro. So loud. And Burrow was like, "Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do." And then it's so funny. Oh my! And it was really icy that night. I think that's why Simon was driving, because we don't trust you with ice ever since the incident. All right.
Fuck you.
We still never even finished the story.
Yeah.
last
Okay,
night.
So after I fucked up my chin, we played hostage. The other team cheated, used Google Maps, so we went 2-1.
Okay.
But then Maddie lost her keys.
Okay.
She hopped
Wait.
out of one of the cars, and it was really dark.
And her keys
and her
fell.
keys fell, but
And
she didn't know
guess
it.
what? No,
Oh
she
my
knew it.
God.
She
Well,
goes,
she said-
guys, I think I dropped something.
Yeah.
And then didn't look on the ground.
Oh, and you guys were out of the car?
Yeah, and then the
Well,
other car drove away.
It was Maddie.
and then she didn't look for it.
So it was just me and one other person
Wait.
in my car.
So wait, Maddie was the hostage?
Yeah.
Maddie and 2 others were hostage.
So then she got out of the car. Why couldn't she just go back to where those were?
Well,
Well,
she
it was-
didn't
it was a
realize that
really-
she dropped him until later.
Well, no, she said that she dropped something, but she
Well,
was
no.
like super scared.
So wait, whose car was it though?
It was it?
You dropped
No,
them off,
I was on their
right?
team.
Oh.
So you were with Maddie.
No, I was driving my team. It was me and one other person, and then
Oh,
Maddie
okay.
and 2 others. 'Cause
I've
we were
never
team
been the hostage. I've
Really?
always been the driver.
That
I've only
was the
played
time-
once.
Oh, yeah.
That was the time I was the hostage, so I was with.
You're with me.
No, I was with Avery and Sandquist, and we were
Yeah,
getting,
in my car.
Yeah, in your car.
You were with me.
And they were getting dropped off by Carter.
Carter, yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And Carter takes him to this, like, it was a really good fucking spot. But, like, so this was, like, the deciding round, because, our team decided that we won because they used Google Maps. Like, that's just, you just don't do
Of course.
that.
That's cheating, yeah.
And then, so, Carter FaceTime. I'm back into town already because I dropped her, Sandy, and Avery off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm back into town. And Carter FaceTimes me, and he's like, I have a bit of a dilemma. I'm about to run out of gas.
Oh.
And I had been calling them because
my
I was
God.
like, we know where we are because we were by the golf course. And
Yeah,
then,
they were by a certain golf course.
Okay.
yeah, and then Rachel or
No,
You
that's
can say
fine.
it.
Right?
okay,
Yeah,
she was
awesome.
like, well, we don't have any gas and we don't have Carter's wallet.
Yeah, Carter's wallet was in.
He thought
The
it was in
consent
Jake's
mobile.
car.
Why was and
But the
Carter?
thing is-
so Carter
the
was
thing
driving
is-
without his license.
The thing is,
Yeah.
Carter's wallet was just in the parking lot of where we would meet.
He dropped it on the ground.
Yeah, he dropped it and he just found it.
What
He
the
goes,
fuck?
we're leaving.
He's like, oh,
we're
here's my wallet.
leaving the spot where we meet, and he goes, hey guys, look what I found, and holds up his wallet.
Oh my! That's so, dude. And then one
It's
time,
such a Carter
one
thing.
time, me and Jaffe, right before we did the podcast with Cooper, we ran into Carter and Sandquist at Cane's, and right as they left, Jaffe's like, hey, "Look, it's Carter's debit card." He left it on the ground.
Yeah, Carter, he's left his debit card multiple times at my house.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That kid is so irresponsible.
Yeah, and so he's driving without his license
Yeah. No.
When-
license,
when
no
there's
money.
when there's a curfew.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he FaceTimes me, and I'm with Anna. Like, it's just us 2 on our team, because we're picking up Maddie and then the 2 others.
Yeah.
And we're just like, well, good luck.
Yeah.
And we somehow find the team, because it was a damn good spot, and we get back to the middle school, and we won that game, so we went 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dubsies. And then, I wanted to stay out till like 1,
Mhm.
So I text Jeff, and he's like, yeah, it's all good, like, we're fine, like,
Mhm.
be home by 1. But then I call my mom, and I'm like,
Poor choice.
well, because he was asleep. So she called me, actually, because she was like, I saw you were calling Dad.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I was wondering if I could sleep over. And she was like, we just went back and forth, but I finessed, and I slept over. And then Carter texted his dad,
Uh-huh.
and he was able to sleep over, which was surprising.
Right. That is surprising with
And
Carter.
Sandy wasn't able to sleep over,
Uh-huh.
but we almost got all 3 of the boys there.
Fuck you. All 3 of the boys.
Well, I mean, would you have even been allowed to go out?
Probably not. I mean, I don't know. Probably not.
Next time we'll give it a shot.
Next time, yeah.
Next time we'll give it a shot.
We'll invite you to the beginning where we go to the pool, and then we'll go play hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do the whole kit
Run
and
it back
caboodle.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what time did you guys go to bed?
About 5:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't go about till 5:30, and then I woke up at 7:30.
Yeah.
And
me-
she fucking whacked me with a pillow. Heaviest
Wrapped a
pillow
pillow
I've
on
ever
his-
felt. Hits me
Threw
right in
it
the
on
ear.
his head.
Why?
Right, I'm on my side, and she just right in the ear.
That's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, I couldn't hear on my radio for like 3 hours.
Okay, that's an over-exaggeration.
No, I swear to God.
Okay. I'll
I'll
take your word for it.
The person's house that we were at, she was leaving soon. So they were both sleeping, Carter and Marcus, and I was like, these guys need to get up. So then I just threw a pillow on his head.
You didn't throw it.
Whacked it.
You fucking
okay?
yammed that thing in my face. And so the girl's house we were staying at and her friend were the most annoying people last night. Because me and Carter
at
were
like
just trying to catch some Z's.
a.m.
And they just would not shut the fuck up.
And I was
That's a real role reversal with you, though.
Yeah. Well, see, I had a lot of energy until like, I'd say like 4:30.
Yeah.
Because like
That
I
is
was just
true.
quoting a bunch of movies.
Because that was when I was downstairs still.
Yeah, I was fully energized. Yeah. Like, you know, SpongeBob movie, greatest quote is when you pull up to the gas station and he just goes, "Fill her up, please." Greatest quote any movie of all time.
Okay,
and
that's not the greatest quote of any movie of all time.
I would say that, and then Carter would just like he would be on the verge of
giggles laughing.
he thought it was the funniest.
How is this?
Every time.
See, you do this stupid shit, but when me and Jackson are quoting like Family Guy episode 1, you guys are like, that's the stupidest joke. When we're like, relax, Quagmire, you're like, oh, that joke is so stupid. But it's like, bro, what? It's the same exact thing. Whoa, ass ahoy. Fucking. Me and Jack Dunn. Oh, you know who hates me and Jack Dunn's jokes more than anybody? Is Borndale. Every single time me and Jack Dunn just have a repeat joke, Borndale just is like, so stupid. Every time. But it's worth it. It's worth pissing off Borndale. Yeah. You know what I was doing last night until 5 a.m.?
GTA.
Yeah, so this is what happened. So, a couple podcasts ago, I had Liam Keller on. And me and him and Jack Dunn and John have been playing GTA, right? And we play the heists, which are basically these missions, right?
Yeah.
So we did the first 5 of them, which are the first when they first added them to the game. That there's 5, right? We did all of them. Then in 2 years later they added a 3-part heist. That's all one big thing, right? So you have to buy this whole like underground facility thing, and it's like this all this bullshit, right? It's super long and complicated. And so there's a car in that's a DeLorean from Back to the Future, basically, and it flies and shoots missiles and shit. So it's like, and it was on sale last week. So I wanted to buy it, right?
Yeah.
When it was on sale. But to get it at trade price, which is like $700,000 less than normal, you have to do part 1 of that heist. But John fucked something up and tried to download GTA and deleted it or some bullshit and he had to re-download it. When the one day Liam was back at his dad's where the PS4 was, right? So we couldn't do it that night. Then we're like Tuesday night, Liam's like, oh, I'm not at my dad's. My parents like rearranged the schedule or something like that because his parents are divorced. So I was like, well, fuck, we have to do it tonight because it goes off sale tonight. And I had to work the next day. So you can do it with these ones you can do with 4, 3, or 2 people. So me, Jack, and John just did it with part 1. So I got the car and everything. So last night, I got off work and John said he'd be able to do it, and Liam said he'd be able to do it, but then Jack Dunn wasn't answering any of my calls, and then Liam also couldn't go to bed, couldn't get on until 12:30 because his brother had the PS4, and John's dad, even though John is almost 18, still makes him have a bedtime at like midnight, even though we're done with school. So we couldn't do it last night. So I'm like, I'll just like start it, or I'll just start it at part 1, so we can do part 1, 2, and 3 with all 3 of us. You can't restart at part 1 until you finish part 2 and 3. So me and D-Ro had this brilliant idea. We'll just do it ourselves. And so last night, me and D-Ro stayed up till 5 a.m. doing part 2 by ourselves. But the reason this thing started was because of a glitch in the game. Now, my mom is going to be pissed because she hates when I talk about video games on the podcast. But fuck you, this is an interesting story. There's this guy, right? We had to gun through this entire warehouse of like Russian people. And there's this guy who's like being held hostage there. And we had to bring him out. The guy wouldn't follow you. There's a glitch where he won't follow you unless you're playing on hard. So me and John and D-Ro were doing this for like 2 hours, and he wouldn't follow us until we figured out we had to do it in hard. So that's why we stayed up till 5 a.m.
That blows.
It did blow. It did blow.
I've been in like a video game slump recently because I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey like 2.5 months ago because it was on sale for $20. I was like, I'll get it. I put about 70 hours in that game in 6-7 weeks. Just grinded it. So I had nothing to play. But then I got the MW2 campaign remastered.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit! Is that like it looks so good?
Oh, really? How do you get that? Is that with Modern Warfare?
It was just on the. It's like on the store separately.
How much does it cost?
Just $20.
Is the Modern Warfare 1 campaign remastered on the store anywhere? Or do you have to buy? Didn't you have to buy like Infinite Warfare or whatever to get that?
Yeah, you have to get like the $80 bundle to get both games.
That sucks. Hopefully they'll release that separately because I've never played those games.
Yeah. Now I'm playing Black Ops 1. I started Black Ops 1 campaign today. I'm gonna go back and replay.
I don't remember. I don't know any of the stories for any of those games. I only know the Modern Warfare.
The campaigns are so good.
Okay, we're done with the video game talk for the week.
Annika, what have you been up to?
Me?
Annika's like, yeah, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts.
I love Cooking Mama.
Oh, bro. Okay, wait. Before we actually deadass, this is actually funny.
Good game.
No, Cooking Mama released a game for the Switch,
and
right?
they took it off the same day.
Yeah, they took it off the same day because they found out that they were using that game to use Nintendo Switches to mine cryptocurrency.
Oh.
That's a real story.
I thought it was Bitcoin, but yeah.
Yeah, it was cryptocurrency.
Okay, yeah.
Look it up. That's actually real. They took it off the eShop because they were using Cooking Mama to mine cryptocurrency.
That's amazing.
Okay, but anyways, we got some other stories to tell. But not really. We don't really have any stories to tell. We just have... Oh! We do have some stories to tell, though, from Arizona. Some leftover stories.
We do. We have some leftovers.
Okay. Oh, okay. But before we talk about that... Okay, so let me talk about this podcast. We are going to record it, right, tonight. And I need to move a bunch of shit out of this room, including that was my sister had to do a project for 7th grade history where she had to make a model of a trench. So I did this in 7th grade. And at the time, I was friends with 2 other people. One of them was named Brady. You know, I haven't seen him because he's moved schools or whatever. Huh?
Never mind.
Yeah, and Aiden. So we all know Aiden. I'm still kind of friends with him now.
Yeah, he's
pretty chill. I was closer friends with him in 7th grade. So basically, for this project, you could do either 3 things. You could, I think it was...
You write a diary.
You make the journal, or something else. I don't remember what the 3rd thing was. But it was like, you had to like write a diary from someone who is in World War I.
Yeah, like put yourself in.
Yeah, or you had to do something else. I don't remember what it was.
When did you do it was some sort of research.
Maybe it was like a
wasn't it like a PowerPoint?
I think it was a PowerPoint, but nobody did. Everyone made the trench.
I remember everybody made the trench,
made the trench,
but Aiden wanted to do the journal, and he waited till the last 3 days.
And I heard that took so long.
So me and Brady, what we did was we told him that when he was explaining it, he told us to grab our pencils and make some additions to the rubric. And we told him, we both made the exact same marks on our paper to make it look like he wasn't paying attention when he was explaining it, and he missed what he needed to do for the rubric. So he said you need to do 8 entries. We said you need to do 12 entries. We also said that he needs to do the entire thing in cursive, and he needs to have a picture drawn for every single one. Instead of 2 of them.
You're a dick.
So he did that all night. And the day where he handed it to him, he was like, okay, double check that you guys got your 8 diary entries. And he's like, I thought it was 12. And me and Brady are just like, he's like, you assholes! You assholes! And the teacher yelled at 8. I don't know. I think I might have actually said his name. I'll write down the time to listen to the story just in case he did. But we were complete dicks. It was fucked up. But
that is a bitch move.
It was so worth it. That might have been the best prank we've ever pulled ever. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We could have made him actually do worse on the project. But he got extra credit for it. So in the end, you're welcome.
But that class was so easy.
No, that was like the hardest one in 7th grade.
It was so easy.
Oh.
History was always a breeze, at least for me.
Well, because that one was very organized.
Yeah, that one was structured.
This is assignment number 27.
Yeah, and then it was like whenever you did the reviews, it was like this answer's on number.
Exactly.
35.
Yeah.
They told you like where to go for everything.
So that was a super easy.
I literally don't even remember tests in middle school, like what they were like. Like I'll remember specific tests that we took in 9th grade, but not in 8th grade.
The only test I remember was like our geography test.
Oh yeah.
The map quizzes.
The map quizzes. Yeah, I remember those.
We had somebody's mom, right? Did everyone have that?
No, I didn't have someone's mom.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
I did, and that class was fucking awesome. Cause I was
like,
with,
whose mom?
I was with like, it was me, Carter, Sandy, and then we had Milner. I could say that, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck it, who cares?
But like we had D-roll. Our class was just absolutely stacked.
Okay.
And it was so funny. Like
that's so funny.
That class is just amazing.
He tells some stories from that all the time.
Yeah.
But anyways, no. So I literally was talking about this. Like I was working with it yesterday, and I was saying, you know how like when you're doing you're in a school year, and you just have like a looming sense of stress the entire time, and then once summer starts, you're just like. Just kind of goes away.
It's just gone.
Hasn't happened yet.
Actually?
Yeah. But it kind of has happened.
Like it's been gone for me ever since this like.
No, like I guess it's because it's maybe it's been gone since then. I just don't feel any different ever since the school year ended.
I feel so much different.
I don't.
Because I haven't like, I don't know, like one summer ends, I'm like, yeah, I can hang out with people now, but it's like, well, I really can't though.
Oh.
Like my parents were like heavy on me on like you got to get your schoolwork done.
Yeah.
So now that that's gone, it's like. It's kind of nice.
Well, also...
I went to Indiana for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Also, another problem is that I still have to work. So, like,
yeah.
I've been going back to work, and they scheduled me a fuck ton of hours next week that I'm going to try to get out of because fuck that. I'm like, work. One of the days I'm scheduled for 10 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that shit. Fuck that.
So
but anyways...
just quit.
Oh, couldn't. Don't want to talk... Me and my mom had a big discussion about... my job and the other day.
Oh my
I don't want to get into it.
I mentioned to my mom the other day that I didn't know if I was going to go to college, and she flipped out on me, and I was like,
poor choice.
I don't know. And then, she got really upset.
Oh, no, I would never. My parents would probably be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, they'd be like, no, you're forced to go.
I wonder if Jack Dunn tells his parents the ideas that he tells us, because like every single time we mention college, he says a different thing. He's like 100% going to Bethel, or 100% going to where my sister went, or like even you can listen to some of the older podcasts. He says, I don't know if I'm gonna even go to college, and it's just like, or maybe not. Maybe he didn't say that, but he'll say a different college every time you ask him. But I wonder if his parents are just like, he says it to his parents, and they're just like. Wait, what? Like, because he said he wasn't going to go to college. I wonder if he shot that idea with his parents, and they're like, no, not that one.
Not that one.
Yeah. But, you know, I respect him, because I've not decided. He's just as decided as me. But
I'm not close to deciding.
I've done one college visit, as you can see.
I've done 2, but that was for Ike. So I went as a freshman. So.
Yeah.
My brother didn't even tour the college he went to. He didn't go to it until he went to the orientation for it.
Oh, dead ass?
Yeah. He
Poor
showed
choice.
up and then
Poor
he was
choice.
like, I guess this is what and then he dropped out.
He dropped out first semester.
First week into second semester he dropped out.
Why?
Because he didn't want to do it anymore. He was like, college isn't for me.
Well, then what does he do?
He works for my dad.
Oh, well, okay. Well, if your dad owns a business, you kind of get out on that.
Yeah, but he wanted to see if he could, like, do something else
Yeah.
before. See if anything intrigued him.
Well, hopefully he can maneuver his way, because I don't know if he wants to work for his dad forever.
Yeah, or he wants to maybe run the business, or a different branch.
But that might be some nepotism there, if they're just letting some kid run the company.
Yeah.
So your dad's friend who's been with him since the beginning of the company will just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
You don't know? Alright.
Now he does woodworking in the winter.
That'd be
Your brother?
Yeah.
I'd be down to do some woodworking.
That's what he did. He dropped out, and then he's like, now I'm going to do woodworking. And he's never done woodworking a day in his life.
I'm just going to learn this.
Yeah. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Saw, wood?
I could do that.
Fuck it. That looks easy.
8th grade tech ed, here I come.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to get on another tangent because I know I've wasted a lot of time on the podcast telling stories. But one time in tech ed, this is there's a lot of funny stories from Tech Ed, but once the only thing is you brought it up, Logan, our friend Logan, not our friend Logan, Logan M,
Yeah.
So he had those like sanders, not
Nope.
sander, yeah.
Like a smoothing thing.
Yeah. What are those fucking things
It's a
called?
sander.
Well, what's like the piece of paper called?
Sanding paper.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Is it sanding paper?
Yeah.
Right.
Sandpaper.
Oh, sandpaper.
Or sanding paper. It's the same thing.
Oh, I've never heard anybody call it sanding paper.
I've heard.
Maybe I'm just
Yeah,
being
I think
stupid.
that's
I don't
what
know.
they called it.
Sleep
I
deprived?
don't know. It's
No,
all
because
good.
I woke up at 2, bro.
I woke up
We
at
are.
7:30.
Why are you guys? No, I'm just kidding. You guys waited so long because the fourth person needed to be here couldn't be done by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they didn't show up.
Yeah. Cool. We could
They
have
must be asleep for a while.
It's whatever.
we could have found a fourth person that time, but good thing we had that random person in the slot to just back out last second. Anyways, so he had this sander. It's like a
Not
big.
salty about
It's
it.
basically like a thing that just spins really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
what it
so the problem with that is what the thing you're sanding is very small, you really don't have a spot to hold on to it while you're sanding it. So what he ended up doing was he couldn't fit his hand because it's a small piece of wood. He couldn't fit his hand with a giant ass sander, so he let go, and it just went and it spun on like it went out from the sander and it went across the table. I'm like, bro, that could have fucking went. If you would have let go a millisecond away, that could have went right at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. I've never been more scared for my life.
Some kid in my class shot our teacher with a nail gun.
Nuh-uh.
I remember
That
that,
didn't
story.
happen.
Were you
I
in my class?
No, but I heard that story.
We were making our picture frames, and our teacher was like holding the frame for this kid.
Yeah, and then you were supposed to shoot the nail gun?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he let him shoot the nail gun, and he missed and put it right in his finger.
No.
Yeah.
Him? He probably was like, what the fuck? Ah!
You know what I'm talking about, right?
The kid or the...
Yeah.
I know the
I don't
teacher. I don't know
know
who the
what
kid
kid
was.
it
You
is.
know the kid?
Yeah. Here, I'll pause it. Say who it was. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. I can believe that. Oh my god.
I did not know that. I,
think
that
Benny T
happened,
told
but I
that
don't
on the
know.
episode with me, you, and Carl.
Oh, maybe he
And
did.
Benny T.
God, I'm so forgetful. I suck at... Oh god. I need to re-listen to some of them because I was going to make like a best of compilation.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Make.
Yeah, listen to... Someone told me the other day, like, I haven't listened to any of the podcasts. Maybe I'm going to listen to all of them. I'm like, I literally did the math when the person said that. I'm like, that would take you 44 hours to do.
It's 2 days.
Yeah.
With 4 hours of sleep.
Exactly.
More than us. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys could have done it. Be Quiet Marathon. Be Quiet
Be
Marathon.
quiet marathon.
Let's go.
But anyways, that reminds me. One time, we in 8th grade, we're in maybe 7th grade, we'd go to the library because you could just get a pass during independent reading time and go to the library and just grab a book. But we were just like all chilling out, and I don't remember why, but John B. I don't remember what he was doing. He was running for some reason, and I just remember him doing like the one thing where you're not like running, but like he bounced and he went like, huh, and he did that, and then he went around a corner, and his leg went around the table leg of like one of those side tables, and it ripped off. The table like broke off, and then the next week I started Tech Ed, and we were in the woodshop room, and the table was there, and we were like, oh, I was there. I know why that table is here. It was
That's
so
funny.
funny.
I love John B.
Yeah, John B's a legend.
One time in like 6th grade, I was in the library with one of my friends, and they were messing around with someone else and like moving her knees, and then her knee like hit back and hit her in the face. Like
What?
Her own knee hit her in the face, and she had braces, and her braces caught her lip, and she was just gushing blood, and she had to
Oh
go
my
to the
God.
nurse.
That's
And I was like, oh my god.
I thought you were gonna say that her pants got stuck in her braces, and then she just stuck like,
fuck. Yeah.
that would have been funny, but not really. It would have been really probably traumatic for that one girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marcus, which of these stories can we tell here? Okay, I've done this one. We're gonna talk about so far since like a couple episodes. I'm like, we should talk about the 2020 school year, and then we never have, because there's really not like a good. It's kind of just like a big topic to talk about, like the entire thing, and plus a lot of the stories we've already told.
Yeah.
Because this podcast has been going throughout the 2020 school year. But we can talk about one of these Arizona stories. We should just knock off one Arizona story per episode that we do together.
You want to do? I kind of want to talk about getting on the roof.
But going on the roof is like a 30-second story.
Yeah. What else? And then
there's the horse lady is the main. That's
wanna
kind of
do
a long story.
You want to do? Should we dedicate like an episode to that? Because that could be like a 20-minute story.
Yeah. Let's save the horse lady story for next time.
Like a bonus episode sometime.
What do you mean a bonus episode?
Yeah, just like a bonus episode.
Like
bonus
release it on like a
20-minute
Wednesday?
episode. Yeah.
Oh, you know what we could do? We
do that.
We should.
Okay, sorry, I can get.
No. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Here's an idea of what I'm thinking. Right. So this is a way I can make some coin off this podcast. Right.
Oh.
Start a Patreon. Right. If you donate like $1 a month.
Bonus episode.
Yeah.
Patreon
You get
episode.
no, not bonus episode. Like. No, it is a bonus. Well, just let me stop thinking. I'm not trying to criticize you, Annika. Listen, after we do a podcast, we just continue for another like 20 minutes, and then
only
Patreon can listen to the next 20 minutes.
That's
it's like,
a good
or
idea.
what we should do is make a TikTok and post our highlights on it. Because that's how like everybody gets big now. It's like they just have their own account on TikTok.
Well,
better
you can
yet.
do both of
Better
them.
yet,
Yeah.
we already have Carl. We could just use his account. He's got a fucking 1 million view TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not 1 million views, but it's like
it's like 300K at least.
He
No,
showed up on
no,
my
it's
For You
like-
page the other
Is it
day.
like 700?
no, it's way it's like 300K likes.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's like 750K views. You should ask him. He'll probably know down to the fucking decimal point.
754,362 likes.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Views.
Last episode, he was actually talking about it. He was because Carl was on. I advertised it as world famous TikTok star Carl Warner is on the podcast.
Carl Warner forever.
Yeah. Oh my god. But anyways, when we were in Arizona, right? After we went golfing, which was an adventure in its own.
Yeah, I may or may not have put a ball in somebody's backyard. Because
Well-
the whole course, there was no rough. It was fairway and then houses.
Exactly. It's like in the middle of a neighborhood.
It was not.
And literally, can you imagine? This neighborhood was literally all fucking like fence.
Yeah.
Like their back patio was just like fence.
Yeah, and neither of us are using our own clubs. We have rented clubs.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
didn't bring clubs to
Yeah.
Arizona.
Right.
So I'm not used to this set, and I hit an absolute moonshot on 9, which is a par 3,
Uh-huh.
and it hooked it a bit right.
Well, all of them were par 3, right?
No,
Wasn't it a par 3 course?
no, there was no par 4s. I think.
Okay.
It was more par 3s than usual because usually it's a 36 for par on 9.
I was bullshitting that entire time. Bullshitting golf.
It's fun.
Oh no, it's fun. I'm just bad. I'm bad at pretty much every sport though, so that's kind of.
I have a golf glove tan line on my right arm.
I see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like back to the roof story. You
Yeah.
want to tell that or should I?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, that reminds me. If you ever go to Arizona, isn't it weird how like every architecture is like, what can we do to make this building stand out? I know, Spanish tile roof. Oh wait, every fucking building in Arizona has a Spanish tile roof.
Yeah, it's some
Like-
of the neighborhoods that we drove through.
Yeah.
Were pretty damn cool.
Pretty nice with Spanish tile roofs.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chick-fil-A. Oh, Spanish tile roof. McDonald's. Ooh, what? Oh, it's a McDonald's. Spanish tile roof. Obviously. The fucking. What was the one we passed like a vasectomy place. Spanish tile roof, of course. There were some funny ass signs. There's like
we
plastic surgery.
We had a 10-minute conversation with my parents about vasectomies and reverse vasectomies.
Yeah.
Good time.
That is true, but we're going home. We're like going home. I'm like, well, let's walk up the stairs. There's like this gates, right? That go there, and we're on the 5th floor, which is the top floor.
There's 5
Of the
floors in the
hotel.
hotel, and we're on the 5th floor. So we're just walking up the stairs.
And these stairs are like the whole thing is basically outside except for the rooms because it's Arizona. It's like always hot.
Yeah.
So you literally there's stairs, but there's another stairs after number 5. So there's a little gate, but it's like latch. But this hotel was in like a construction phase.
Yeah.
So all
It's just unlocked.
the building is really nice, but it's kind of fucky.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Our room was all nice, except the bathroom door was bigger than the door hole. So you couldn't close the fucking door.
Yeah.
which is weird as hell. But
Did
this
we
gate.
talk about the first hotel room we went to?
Yeah, we talked
I
about it. We
think
talked about
did,
it.
yeah.
This gate did not have a lock on it. So me and Marcus, of course, just opened it.
And then
The door on the top of the thing requires a key card.
And
We're
I
like,
just take out my room key and use it, and
it
opens,
works.
And we're on the fucking roof of our hotel.
Yeah, exactly. I'm literally like, I'm like, Marcus on the roof? How did he get there?
Everybody gangs until Hanson raided the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you guys put that on your Snapchat
Yeah.
story.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
what-
that. I was like,
yeah.
why are you on a roof?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that was so funny. So I don't remember who it was. They're like, I like how you and Marcus always post the exact same thing.
I know exactly
But-
what you're talking about. Because that's when we were at that one really fucking good restaurant.
Yeah, we're at a restaurant,
Cheddar's.
and someone had a
And
fucking...
Minion sun visor on their car.
Yeah, they had like a sun visor, and it was fucking Minion eyes.
And I just go, fuck it, Minion as the sun visor.
I was gonna put like the fucking impact notes, Minion car. Oh my god, that would've been funny. Oh my god.
Arizona was a treat.
What a legendary trip. That was funny because it was like watching everything slowly become closed as the virus had just started.
Yeah, it was because that was our spring break.
Right.
So we get there, really don't have a lot of worries.
Mm-hmm.
We were just kind of skeptical on whether we should go or not. We were just like, fuck it, let's go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like, it was fun. The first day or two though was pretty slow. We didn't really do anything,
Mm-hmm.
but we found it. We went horseback riding, which is another story.
Which is another story, of course.
And then we went top golf, which was pretty damn fun.
Yeah.
And then we did.
As much as we all hate Top Golf, let's admit, it was fun to go to Top Golf.
It was very fun. We finally got our revenge.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then-
I like how we said our revenge. It looked like we were gonna fucking bomb the place. We just went there
And
and
then
then
we went
actually got in.
We went to that arcade too, where I sauced you in Connect Four basketball.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about the arcade because I was very bad at everything there. There's a
Even bowling.
well, bowling. I'm notoriously
You got
bad
like
at bowling.
60.
Whenever
I'm so bad at bowling.
no, I literally
So
hate
bad.
bowling. I'm so bad. I think I actually got hit a pin like 5 times one
Yeah.
time. Because literally I'm going good at the beginning and then I just fucking like fuck it. Because my wrist, I suck at it. I used to be good at Wii bowling, if that counts.
Oh yeah, I'm good at
I don't
Wii
get how you can
bowling.
be bad at Wii bowling.
I don't know. You just fucking. I remember like when I got a turkey, I'd be like, oh fuck, I got a turkey. And I used to have like this ball with the stars on it, like the
that was
pro
pro.
one.
You get over 1,000
Oh, you
skill
were
points.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you spend so much time and you don't have a life.
Yeah.
I remember I like the baseball game too.
Baseball was fun.
And I designed characters like Mies. I think I already said the story, but I designed Jason Kubel as a
Yep.
me to use him, and Joe Mauer, but I never
I'm
used Joe
pretty
Mauer.
sure you said
Fuck,
that
fuck
the
Joe Mauer.
first episode.
Yeah, that's well probably.
'Cause
I like how someone's blending something upstairs. You probably can't
blending
hear it.
someone.
Blending someone. Probably not someone. Maybe something.
Yeah, Arizona was just an all-around great time.
Yeah. You know, yeah, and we're gonna go to your brother's like baseball tournament, but then your mom was like halfway through and like maybe we had more fun, doing all this stuff. It's probably more fun doing this than going to the baseball tournament. I'm just sitting there like, yeah,
Thank
no,
fucking God.
no, oh no, the baseball tournament got
That
canceled.
was me too. Though.
Exactly. I'm like, oh no, we don't have to watch baseball.
Like I would have rather stayed home than go to the baseball
Yeah.
tournament.
No offense, any of your family,
But,
Marcus.
no, I like watching baseball, but
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Arizona strictly to watch baseball.
Yeah. I'm just saying I had more fun going horseback riding through the mountains and
Yeah.
fucking zip lining while also like shooting targets with a laser gun
That was fun.
than watching
Yeah.
baseball. But yeah, no disrespect to the baseball tournaments, but respect to for going to the thing. I just ran out of things to talk about. Someone
fact,
playoffs. Okay, go.
I can't hit a baseball.
Oh really?
I'm so bad at it.
It's not that hard.
No, okay.
But like,
last
off a
time I
tee?
tried to, no,
Like
just
pitching.
yeah. Last time I tried to hit a baseball, we were playing baseball in 5th grade.
Well, you haven't tried in 7 years. Maybe
Right,
that's your
because I
problem.
refused because this was so embarrassing. We were playing it in 5th grade gym, right? And back then it was when we had like co-ed gym classes.
right.
And one of the gym teachers was pitching it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so I'm up there trying to swing and hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Missed so many times, right?
And they didn't give you like the mercy kill, like, okay, 3 strikes and you're up?
No, he just was like, keep going. And I was like, I can't hit
And
this.
you didn't bunt, at least?
Well, no, okay, then I'm in 5th grade. I don't even know what that means. Someone's like, bunt it. And I'm like, I don't. And they're like, just hold it. And I'm like, I don't. And then I keep swinging, and I can't hit it. And then our gym teacher's like, just run to first base, and you'll be okay. And I was like, this is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
I hated gym.
I hated that so much. And
Gym
then
in middle school
I've
was
refused to play baseball ever since because of it.
Gym in middle school was legendary because you always got like the good unit of like the sports.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do actual workouts. We just played games the whole time.
Exactly.
So
I liked playing
You just
games
play
in
different
middle school
sports.
though more than in high school. Even though like when there was a workout and then we'd be like, it's game day. I hated those game days.
Yeah.
Like when we played big base, I hate because in middle school I'm friends with everybody, right? So I'm friends with all these people. Like even if I can't really play. Like I'm not friends with everybody, but like even if I can't play the sport, at least I'm there playing with fucking Burrow and Nate and Ryan Lester, right?
yeah.
But when you're in 10th grade gym, they're like, okay, we're putting you in random teams. Why? Why do you do that? Like literally, like it's like I'm gonna try less. I don't care about if fucking. I'm gonna censor this out. Hold on, let me mark the time. I don't care if fucking wins in big base. I don't fucking like the kid. So, so people would literally be like, I literally feel cringe because I'm like, I literally am so unmotivated. I don't even feel like the need to run to catch a ball. But like in middle school, I'd go so try hard at dodgeball.
I loved like HP 9 and HP 10 though.
Yeah.
Like that was fun. Like the workouts we did.
Yeah, I like
they weren't even hard, too hard to where people would like you like drag and not want to go.
Exactly. Sometimes you'd be like, fuck me, I do not want to do this. But then afterwards you'd just be like, whoo, and then you'd go to class I'd be like, oh fuck, now I have to go to lunch.
Yeah, I'd go to lunch. HP 10, I'd get out, I'd shower, and I'd go right to lunch. Like,
right.
There's nothing better.
Yeah.
I was best, and I have C lunch, so then I only have 2 classes left.
Well, no, I was exaggerating. I was making a joke because I actually didn't like that because you would always be late to lunch because you were too busy because they would go to the bell for me.
Oh, they never went to. My teacher didn't go to the bell at all.
Oh yeah, we were in the same fucking class.
Dude, we never went to the bell.
Maybe was that in 10th grade or 9th grade? We were in the same class.
We were in the same class 10th grade, and we did not. Dude, we didn't. I showered every day, and I'd line up at the door 5 minutes early.
Maybe you were just slow.
Maybe I'm just. Well, I am slow. We do like the.
Well, I also was injured for like the last.
Yeah.
month of
You
HB10.
also were injured
But it was
for
only
like.
for like the last month of HB10.
Yeah.
Because it was mainly the second semester.
But then you were injured for like the next like 2 years, so.
Yeah, I'm still.
Okay, but anyways, dude, fucking, I remember one time, so it was Halloween, right? In 10th grade, I went to Halloween dressed as Golden Face from The Office. And so I literally, what happened was, I painted my face gold, and I realized it looked green, because you can't really have gold paint. So my dad dumped gold glitter on my face. So I'll still find pieces of gold glitter everywhere, in my backpack, in like my pencil pouch, from that one day where it literally was going everywhere.
Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, and you can probably, if you go to the gym, you could probably still find some pieces of it on the ground. Because I had to run 24 laps in Golden Face, and I was literally, I took all my like suit and tie and shit off, but I was like, I literally looked so stupid. I was wearing my gym clothes with a fucking gold face. It looked so dumb.
But that's before we were like really close friends.
Yeah.
Because you hung out with like your group, and then I was hanging out with like my group.
Yeah.
And, like during the laps.
Yeah.
Well, I just had somebody. I'd never worn my heart rate strap.
Yeah.
Because I had somebody like just put mine on.
Really?
Yeah, and she would get in like red from like jogging.
I never got
Mine was always broken.
Yeah,
those are really like weird. They hardly register.
Yeah. I hated those so much because I literally would be so. Well, sometimes I liked them though because I would literally be so out of shape that I would get in the red way before everybody else, and I had an excuse to walk. But whatever. It kind of gives me an excuse to do shit like that. But then, and I have to do less work than other people, but I'm still getting a good workout. I told Jack Dunn that me and him should secretly work out this summer and get buff just to piss just as a troll or as a joke. And so we would show up to school like really buff, but that's too much work for the joke. I think. I don't think I'm working.
And saving Carl's book from 7th grade till now isn't.
Well, okay, there's a difference between waking up every day, eating a certain thing every day, working out for a couple hours every day, than me putting a fucking some piece of paper in my drawer and
For
forgetting
4
about it for 3
years.
years. Yeah. Oh my god. Carl. Someone commented on the last episode, they're like, petition to make Carl release a sequel to that book. And I'm like, I'm thinking like, what if like, like we go like 10,000 subs and Carl has to write book 2, but Carl would never do it.
No.
I might
that
do
was
it.
his peak writing.
Yeah.
Was
He also wrote an episode 8 to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Not realizing that they would probably make an episode
Yeah.
8, considering it ended on a cliffhanger, episode 7. Wow, that was so funny. That's elusive though. I need to get my hands on that. The fucking
Star Wars,
the
8th episode.
I don't remember what it was called.
I don't-
Carl. See, here's the thing. Carl doesn't remember anything that happened in these books, like, because he didn't care, and he doesn't remember what the 8th one was called. I don't even think anybody has it. If one of the 3 people who's still listening, and that's not even a joke. It's probably still how many people are listening. One of you knows where I can get my hands on a Carl episode Star Wars 8 book. Get me it so we can use it for the podcast.
Well, you already know if we have, as you said, the first live recording.
Yeah.
We could have the ball from episode 1, and then we could have the Book of Thieves in the back.
Yeah, we could we could frame
Frame
the
it,
Book of
yeah.
Thieves and have the ball from episode 1 on the shelf. I gotta find it though. Me and Marcus were talking about how I literally was cleaning the house earlier today, and I was trying to remember what ball we used for episode 1 for the opening bit, and I don't remember which one it was.
It was the spiky one.
Yeah, I have 2 down here, and it's neither of them. Are you sure it wasn't the one that was like blue and yellow? Like the half blue, half yellow one?
No. I don't
Okay.
know.
There's a bunch of balls that I literally I told you, if Carter's coming here to do a podcast, I'm hiding them.
Like the 8-pound sand.
Yeah, there's
ball
an
there.
8-pound what are those fucking medicine balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Carter would just throw them. I'm like, you're gonna dent my fucking wall down this. Literally, so stupid.
Yeah, I know. No, I know exactly what ball it is though, because I have the exact same one, but it's just black at home. But
Mhm.
the one was dark blue here.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I thought you said it was green.
No.
There's certain after hanging out with you guys with people a lot, I kind of know what to do for the house. Like one time, I had a birthday party where I had I think maybe 6 people there. I think it might have been my 7th grade one or whatever, and I had a 12-pack of Mountain Dew, right? Which I'm a normal human being. When I grab a Mountain Dew can, I usually drink the entire thing. Kind of just a normal tidbit. Well, there was literally so many cans of half-drunk Mountain Dews everywhere, and I counted, and there was enough to that someone would have had to drink one halfway, and then grab another one, and then open it and drink it. Like, there was one more half-drunk Mountain Dew can than the amount of people that were there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, Jack Dunn. It must have been him. I just blamed Jack Dunn. It probably wasn't even him. It was probably like Michelangelo or something.
He was here.
He was. Off camera, I'll tell you some stories about Michelangelo being here because there are some funny shenanigans going on with Michelangelo here. But yeah. Well, anyways, what do you guys? You guys have any closing things to talk about?
No.
That's a long pause of silence.
Yeah.
There's one story that I wrote on here.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah,
right?
you saving that for the next time, or
Well, I'll throw it in.
do you think you can tell that story in 3 minutes?
I'll try.
Okay.
So basically, me and my brother and his friends, we'd all hang out and we'd have a joke that we want to go to Krispy Kreme.
Right.
And the closest one is 4 hours away in a different state.
Correct.
So.
Nice. I fucking love you, Marcus. You didn't. There's no way anybody could figure out if you could be a loser maybe and triangulate where we live from that. But you said that in such a good way that you can't figure it out from what you just said. Marcus is a professional.
Well, now
Carl would have been like, from where we live in.
No, it's
in
this. It's
so
on
last
the
episode.
street.
Last episode, Carl goes. This is dead ass. You can listen to it. He goes. You guys are in this county. He says the name of our county that we live in. So you guys had a curfew, but I live in, and he said the county he lives in. So we don't have a county. So we went to this place, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's literally Carl is literally.
That's like his 6th episode.
It's his 5th episode. He literally is the worst. Like I remember one time he goes. I had to bleep him so much on one episode that it was a joke at that point. It was like episode 12 with Burrow. He literally goes, the place where Lucas works, it's next to this building, which, it's like, and he's like, I'm not trying to say the name of our teacher, but his name is the name of this character from this. What? And he's like this kind of age, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, it is fun. But anyway,
Wait,
so.
Was he trying to claim that his county doesn't have a curfew?
Yeah, he's saying that last week his county didn't have a curfew, but ours did, so that's why he could go out and play disc golf with Nate Schindler.
Weird.
Yeah.
Don't all counties have curfew?
I think it was just our county, but
Oh.
Yeah, because they said it was moving over from the main spot to ours.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, Krispy Kreme. So, we depart at about. Well, my brother, he had to work and he got off at about 2, so he gets home at 2:15. He changes. We all hop in our 7-seater, and we have 7. So it's 2. So driver is shoddy, and then 2 in the middle and 3 in the back, because there's 3 spots in the back.
What car is this?
It's a Chevy Traverse, I think.
Okay, but whose car is it?
It's
Is it one of your brother's friends, or is it?
yeah, one of his moms.
Oh, okay.
And then so we're all taking that, and we're just all alternating driving, and we get this is the day the curfew starts as well for our county.
Well, also, first of all, I texted you and asked if you want to do the podcast, and you said I can. I'm going to Krispy Kreme. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, what about the curfew? And you're just like, fuck it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we get there at I'd say 6:15, 6:30.
What time did you leave?
We left at 2:20. It's
Okay.
It's 3:45, no stops, and we made 1 stop for gas and then
Okay.
snacks and shit.
Right.
And we get to Krispy Kreme at a good 6:30, and we all get our donuts. Had to post on the gram.
Of course, right.
Yeah.
Classic Marcus post on the gram has
Right.
3 hashtags that are
I only had
some
2.
in joke.
Yeah. My hashtags were hashtag cha cha wanna num num. You seen Incredibles 2? We just watched
We were
Incredibles
watching
2.
it.
Incredibles 2.
Right before
You
we
know,
I've seen that movie twice. I don't remember what the fuck Cha-cha wanna num num.
You know when Jack?
No.
So when Frozone is in the new house and Mr. Incredible's going psycho because Jack is just
He's
using
in
all
the
his
other
powers.
dimension.
And he goes to the other dimension and he goes, oh, I gotta get a cookie. And he goes, num num cookie, cha cha want a num num.
That's such an obscure line. How would I ever remember that? What the
It
fuck?
is so
It
funny.
is so
I
funny.
do remember that
so
scene now.
funny.
How would I have ever remembered that such a specific line
No,
from
but
a movie I haven't seen in 2 years?
So Marcus has been quoting this the past week now too. And then
Oh my god. Now I'm kind of glad I haven't hung out with you in a
Hey,
while.
thank you.
Kidding.
Yesterday I had these pants on that were Cookie Monster pants.
No, it was a onesie.
Yeah, it was a onesie.
A Cookie Monster? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
And it
had a
said
cookie
num
on it.
num,
It said
right?
num num, and he kept making.
Oh no.
I kept saying
He
num
kept
num
saying the
cookie.
joke, and I was like,
Yeah, it was
laughing.
good.
Cookie
But
Monster
then
pajamas.
we went to this one zombie themed burger restaurant. And it was really fun, cool. They had a burger called the Ray Gun.
Oh, that's
It
actually
was
pretty cool.
really
The Ray
cool.
Gun, that's kind of
And
cool.
they had cereal milkshakes and stuff.
Okay.
But we didn't get any of that. We all just got we all got our burgers. We ate.
Uh-huh.
And we walked around downtown of that city for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know what city I'm talking about, right?
Where the Krispy Kreme is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't eat a Krispy Kreme?
no, they didn't.
No,
They got
we
donuts.
ate a donut. We ate a donut.
Yeah, they got a ton of donuts. He still has
Hey,
I still have.
you need
So
to
there's a
recreate that
box
video of
in
the
the room?
person who opens the box of Krispy Kremes and the Krispy Kreme donuts and grabs one of the donuts and just squeezes it and destroys it in their hands.
I know. I always like the video, where the guy does what is it, a back handspring, and then does a backflip midair, and he goes, "Welcome to Krispy Kreme," and then he kicks the sign.
Oh,
Sure,
he's
yeah.
doing like a
yeah,
flipping
he's like,
twist
welcome
in
to
the
Crispin,
sign.
yeah,
like-
and he fucking kicks the sign. I love that video.
Sure.
And that's what I was quote.
Yeah.
And then we drive back. It's like, we're all pretty tired. It's around 11:30. And we start not heading back, but like we're a good hour in. And I brought my DS. I was trying to beat Mario Party for it. And I got to the 4th board. And I lost 3 times in a row because of some dumb shit.
That's Mario Party.
That's
First of
Mario.
all, I'm gonna criticize you. Mario Party DS, really? You have a Switch and you brought Mario Party DS.
Well, I already beat Mario Party on the Switch.
Get a different game. Mario Party
I don't
DS.
want-
Play a different game on the DS.
Bro, I beat Mario.
Play New Super Mario Brothers.
I've already beat that twice.
Mario Party DS. That's like the fucking.
That game's tight.
That's
That
that's
game
like
is-
the fucking
that game
10th
is
best
tight.
Mario
That game
game.
is tight.
Mario Party game.
That game's tight.
I used to have like Mario Party 8 for the Wii.
Right, that game is good.
That
Mario
was
Party 8 on the
really
Wii.
good.
That's the
It's
last.
good.
That's the last game before they started making them shit. And they kind Super Mario Party is okay.
They needed more. They didn't add anything though.
Yeah, there's not really much original ideas except for stupid ideas like the characters get their own dice block. It's like okay, you know what I needed is a Mario Party game with a fucking tier list of like there's actually tier list of that fucking game of like because you can do the math on like
Donkey Kong.
Bowser has like a 10 on his dice. Oh my, so
He's an
stupid.
8, 9, and 10. It's like fuck you.
Right.
Whenever I used to play that game, I would only ever play the one that was like the virtual like board game one. You know what I'm talking about?
Like Mario Party.
Mario Party, where it's like a board.
Like
game.
a board.
Yeah, but don't
Like
they
the
have,
main part of the game.
Yeah.
don't they have other games in that
It's
too?
just like mini
No,
games.
that's Mario
Oh,
Party.
Mario
It's a
Party
board
is literally like a
One time I played this game called Mario Brothers, and I only played. There's this weird thing. I only
It's
played
like
the
an
version where you would
adventure
walk to the right and like jump.
and then you had to get to the flag, right?
Yeah, I never played the game where you were like in a menu and you had to move the little cursor around. I never played that game.
But I grinded.
But I
Mario
grinded that one. I
grinded-
grinded the one with the coins.
I grinded Mario Kart Wii, but only the one where you drive.
Yeah, I didn't play. Yeah, exactly.
Who runs the
Okay. But the boards in the game, what one was the worst board, do you think?
In Mario Party 8,
Yeah.
they all kind of sucked. I'm gonna be honest. So the
board
I hated the one that was like in
Goom-
the town.
Goomba's boot. No, oh no.
Yeah,
the
the
one,
hotel.
Koopa's fucking Cape Town or
Fuck
whatever.
that one.
The one where you have
to
to
buy hotels.
where you have to buy fucking
Yeah,
hotels.
fuck that.
Hated that one because
That
I tried to
was
play.
the worst one.
Because I always rented that game from the library and I'd pop the fuck off.
No, 'cause
except for that map.
Because you have
Yeah,
to play the
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Because literally, I tried to play that to unlock the Bowser level,
Yeah.
and you have to win, but you can't because everybody's too good. Like the CPUs are like, oh now I have 20 stars because I have 8 hotels. It's like fuck that
Yeah.
shit. Hate that one. Everybody's like Koopa's Town, Cape Town, or where the fuck it's not Cape Town. That's
No,
like,
I think you're kind of
no.
close.
Koopa Cape is from Mario Kart Wii. That's
Yeah.
that's a track. It's like
It's from the
Koopa's.
game where you drive.
It's Koopa's Tycoon Town. That's what it's called.
Oh.
You know what one I like is the one where you're on the
Where you
train.
drive.
The train one is awesome.
The
The
train
train
one's
one
fun.
is good.
The Shy Guy Express or whatever the
Shy
fuck
Guy,
it's
yeah.
called. I hate and also. Oh fuck, we're almost okay. We gotta
I
wrap
like-
things up.
I like the Donkey Kong one where you get to the part and then you just go down the slide.
Yeah. The Donkey.
I always
You just
like
like the
that. I
slide?
like going down the
the
slide.
Donkey Kong one is good because it's like everywhere. It's like
Yeah, it
it's
looks
kind of
kinda
crazy.
cool.
It's kind of like a Mario Party thing. The Goomba one kind of sucks because it's just a line, but the Koopa one just has that dumbass twist with the stupid. Like at least here's also there's the Bowser one, which is literally just a circle.
Yeah.
That one's weird because it's not like you have to like find a star. It's like you all have stars, and the only way that you can get stars is by stealing them from other people by eating like a Bowser candy or some bullshit like that. And then there's also the ghost one where you don't know where you're going. That one's pretty cool. But
When you were on the train, I hated when you were on the train and then you get really close to the star and then it would pick up your cart and put it at the back.
yeah, because
That was the worst.
the Magic Koopa can move the carts around, which
Yeah.
keeps it interesting. But also, there's also a thing where he can, if you land on a Donkey Kong space,
Then you can get the cart
you
to
can
the
move
front.
the Shy Guy engine somehow moves, like just speeds away from the fucking rest of the track, and the rest of the train just continues moving, mind you. And then Donkey Kong train moves, and he'll just give you a star. But also a Bowser train could come and he'll steal a star.
Oh, I do remember that.
Also, there's sometimes when you're in the kitchen and you'll get sucked onto the top of the train, or
you're right.
sometimes you'll be like, sometimes you'll be like,
I forgot about that. I
yeah,
haven't
in this
played the game
elusive
so
Mario
long.
Party game mode where you have to do the party. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on the board.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I was
You
playing.
roll the dice.
You know,
I didn't-
speaking of video, I started. It's up on video games. I was playing Call of Duty the other day, and I was playing this weird mini game where you have a gun, and you shoot other people.
I was playing Minecraft where you had to like break blocks and
Yeah.
shit.
You know what Minecraft I like is the one where
You can't break a thing. You
Yeah.
just walk.
yeah.
It's,
I was playing this elusive spin-off to Minecraft Dungeons called Minecraft.
yeah.
Yeah.
It came out, I think, just recently.
Yeah, it was pretty new. I also played this game with my Wii where I put it in and they made me like pretend I was playing a sport.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
What sport though?
There's 5 different sports, Marcus. There's 5 of them. Oh my god. Okay, this joke is old.
Thank
Okay.
you for bullying me.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, what an episode.
Oh, I
Krispy
thought you were
Kreme was
throwing
great.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
What are we
were
calling
gonna
this
finish
episode?
Krispy
We're just gonna call it "Welcome to Krispy Kreme," even though that was like the one, like
Or
one of
the West.
not even
How
that
about
important of a story.
hashtag Cha-cha one and
No, no.
That's a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's
Come
stupid.
on.
No, that's so stupid. I'll put Mr. Incredible in the thumbnail,
How
but
about Num Num Cookie?
no,
Num Num Donut.
no,
No.
Come on.
Num Num Cookie
That's
is
stupid.
good.
Num Num Cookie's good.
num. That's an episode title though. You can Num Num Cookie, the Be Quiet podcast, number 35.
How about the podcast, but the one you have to listen to?
Yeah. The exclusive audio podcast. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're calling it. All right. Well, thank you for coming on.
No. You could call it Annika gets bullied for 5 minutes at the end.
Skip to this timestamp.
Yeah,
for
You know,
us to get
timestamp.
I
We're
might try to do this
getting
new thing.
bullied.
You can put in the description timestamps, and when the little bar will like split into sections of, and they'll be titled what the little timestamp is called. So I could like title.
Yeah, so you could have
different
stories.
sections,
That's
like-
sick.
I could title it like 23 minutes 9 seconds. We talk about tech ed, and I could literally there'd be like a chunk of the bar.
Yeah,
You
nail
click on
gun.
it, it says tech ed.
No gun.
Yeah, exactly.
No, God.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
pretty cool.
Well, that was a good episode. Thanks for coming on
It's a good 3
at
minutes.
last minute. Thanks for not bailing on me.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't sound too shitty. If you guys complain, which nobody's gonna fucking complain, nobody's gonna even listen to it. If the audio sounds bad, then well, we're just trying to do the right thing.
Shut the fuck up.
I was joking, by the way. I was sarcastically smiling and nodding my head at Marcus when I said that.
He wasn't. He was
No,
100% serious.
fuck you, Marcus. I was though. It was It's like when never mind. You don't watch The Office. Fuck you.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Hashtag Cha-cha one and Num Num.
No, okay. Please don't end on something stupid.
Sorry, Num Num Cookie.
So stupid. So dumb.
Oh my God.
That movie is so good.
I had bad
It
memory.
is really good.
I have bad.
It's so good.
I have bad.
Like when
No,
he gets
shut-
set
He's
up.
on fire.
No, he's on
He gets
fire, and
blown
then the
up with
fucking
No,
the
okay.
edible
With the
lavender.
blueberry lemonade.
I've always wanted to try that. It looks so
It does
good.
look really good.
Edible what?
Like the blueberry lemonade thing that puts his fire out when
It's like
Jack
the
Jack's on
blueberry
fire.
lemonade
Don't.
puff.
You know when Edna Mode takes
Yeah.
care of him for the night
That
and
makes
builds
him.
him a suit, and when he goes on
Oh,
fire,
yeah.
yeah,
And then he,
the
like,
lavender
blows
shit.
up.
Well, yeah, when Edna Mode in the first one has like the suit, because she's like the baby Jack Jack things, and somehow she predicts what fucking superpowers he'll have, because they'll be like fireproof. He'd be like, this suit can withstand fires up to 4,000 degrees, and they light the baby up. That's a funny scene. And then it comes in the second one, they have the suit, and it lasts 4,000 degrees.
This
But-
is the bonus for the Patreon.
Yeah.
The continued.
Well, it's
now.
not, because
Oh, did
I'm
you
just going to
stop it?
continue. No, I didn't stop it.
Oh.
Well, fuck, it's 1 hour 13. We're going to keep it around an hour.
It's
Fuck.
fine.
No.
It's fine.
I mean, I was saying like you could cut it from where it was, and then this can now be the bonus Patreon.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna start it. That was a joke, though. I can't start.
No,
No,
I know,
Let's
nobody,
get- let's get
nobody's
the
gonna
TikTok.
buy
Let's
a
get the
Patreon for the
TikTok.
Beat
Let's
Podcast.
go.
Hey,
we
just
got it.
follow my TikTok at Carl Warner Forever, and then we start posting our highlights there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Should I start a Be Quiet highlights channel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
Dude, that'd be people would listen to that.
Bro,
Nobody would even listen to this.
We should just do that on TikTok though, because then
Yeah.
TikTok is literally how people build fan bases now.
Yeah, you might
But
just
I want-
do it on TikTok.
Here's the problem, though. I I have standards.
Yeah.
It is kind of true.
I'm not gonna stoop to TikTok level. I might.
Marcus says he hates TikTok.
I do hate TikTok.
Yeah.
It's a funny app, but I don't want to see a girl shake her ass every 5 minutes. Like I won't complain, but I want to see some funny shit. You know?
Okay, Marcus.
What? Speaking for the boys, Vine was so much better. Like the comedy was way better. It was way more original.
Vine, the people on Vine were better, but as a service, the TikTok gives you more variety to make funnier things.
Yeah, but I think people were way more original on Vine too.
Yeah, exactly.
TikTok is like the same 5 to 10 ideas,
Exactly.
and then people just put their own twist in.
But also at the same time with Vine, people who try to bring Vine jokes into TikTok suck. Like King Batch, he tried to do Vine, and it was so cringe.
Like Vine and
The
YouTube
thing-
kind of work together, but like Vine to TikTok, it doesn't really work.
Yeah. Well, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Shit. I was gonna make a joke.
Oh.
I was gonna end. Oh yeah. When I watched Incredibles 2 for the first time, I had a bad experience watching that.
It's a good movie. Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, you see,